Welcome back to WWF Smackdown here on Retro Wrestling Reviews. As you can see, I'm just in the middle of turning the difficulty back up to normal. Wanted to leave this in just to prove that I did do it. Um, so yeah, we're now. I had no problems at all beating Triple H and winning the WWF Championship as Stone Cold Steve Austin. We'll have a little look at the belt record to see. Yeah, and that has changed. And if I remember, yeah, cool. So you can go in and see the title history. I do like that. That's a nice feature. Um, I like being able to see all the belts too. Yeah, big fan of that. Let's do some more title matches. I talked about anything goes matches, so let's do one of those, an anywhere falls match for the hardcore title. So Big Boss Man's the hardcore champion. I'm gonna take it from him as my boy Al Snow. Sorry, I went a bit quiet there just as I focus on finding my way through the menus. Yeah, really different control scheme to what I've been used to from WWF Attitude. I think going back and forth between these two games is going to be a little bit jarring for me. So you can see I can't tweak the controls too much here. So I can only win by pinfall in this match. Um, and that's all good. And the other rules are locked, so it's not letting me put the hardcore title on the line. I wonder why that is. That's fine. We'll call this a number one contenders match. Maybe maybe I saw it wrong. Maybe Bossman. No, Bossman was a hardcore champion. He was. Al Snow comes out with head. Maybe it has to be a specific match. Then maybe it has to actually be a hardcore match to make the put the hardcore title on the line. Or maybe it's a ranking thing. You know, the in the rankings, which we looked at in the previous video. I love Bossman's theme song. Yeah, in the previous video, we looked at the rankings. Maybe Al Snow doesn't have enough points to qualify for a hardcore championship match. That seems plausible, because otherwise, it let me put the WF title on the line as Stone Cold. Oh, yeah, so that increase in difficulty immediately. Okay, a couple of mule kicks. There we go. Okay, get a little bit of momentum. These two, of course, had a hotly contested feud in 1999 over the hardcore title, among other things. Okay, how does? Okay, so R1 picks up weapons and then Square throws it. That's not what I wanted to do. You can see that's that WWF Attitude influence of I'm still pressing Square to do strikes. I just need to get a little bit of distance and then I can get a weapon. I don't think I can get weapons from under the ring. I don't actually remember where I get weapons from in this game. Maybe, hopefully, Bossman will go get a weapon, and I can find out. I can see where he gets one from. So yeah, the gameplay is a lot more arcadey. It's a lot more fluid um, than Attitude and Warzone. Definitely, you can see the influence of like the N64 games here in a big way. I wonder what came first. That might be some interesting research to do for next time. I'll drop some game trivia on you people. But the yeah, I do wonder what came first because it's very reminiscent of that. Bossman's got his own nightstick there. I think no, is that like a can of soda? I've got to whip him into the arm rail. There we go. Okay, so let's. I can brawl around ringside all day. Let's go up the ramp because I'm sure is an option to go backstage, but maybe not. Maybe it's not in this arena. What's going on here? This isn't at all what I expected. Maybe this won't make the edit, honestly, because I wanted to be able to go backstage. Do I have to unlock that? I'm sure I could go backstage. That's thrown me off a little bit. I was sorry, I had to pause to cough. Um, if anything, that does prove that I'm genuine when I say that I don't practice with these games in between videos. Like you guys really are seeing my first impressions of it. In some cases, in 20 years. Like I can't remember the last time I played this game seriously for more than 30 seconds. Firing it up in an emulator for fun, to show off to my friends or whatever. Okay, let's go to the top rope and diving elbow drop. and he just no-sells it and pops to his feet. Let's go for Al's finisher, the snowplow. Okay, and then how do we pin? How do we pin? Okay, so it's not circle. I kind of thought it was circle, but maybe it's something else. Okay. This is where I'm missing having my move list. From Oh yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, it's a lot more rapid. There's a lot like less selling and downtime between moves. Okay, well he pinned me. Okay, and he's got a finishing move. I'm in trouble. Oh no, 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 kick out, kick out. Okay, I lose. Maybe this one won't make the edit. If you're seeing this, it means I've calmed down since I recorded it, and I've chosen to be genuine. But that wasn't at all what I was expecting, I have to say. Okay, take two against the boss man. Full disclosure, I have turned the difficulty back down again. I think maybe I need a couple more practice matches before I'm ready to tackle the big boys. Maybe which arena it is makes a difference, but it's locked to arena 2. When I say that, what I'm referring to is being able to go backstage. I really want to be able to go backstage. At least that has confirmed one theory. So Big Show is much higher in the rankings than Al Snow was, and now I can put the hardcore title on the line. But then also this is now a hardcore match, so maybe it's that. It's one of those two things. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, guys. It won't be too long before I'm diving into the season mode anyway, rather than doing these just random matches in exhibition. So, but for now, I want to get a good feel for the game. It's embarrassing having to go back to easy mode, but I'm not going to learn anything by just getting my butt kicked over and over again. If anything, I need them to just stay down long enough for me to figure out how to pin them. I love Big Show's theme song. I think it's so much better than his second theme. I think it's really good. So yeah, I talked a little bit in in the first video about when this game came out and when this game was developed. You can see that the character model is very much early 1999 Big Show. Um, Although thinking about it, I feel like he did stay in Just Trunks right up until he won the WWF Championship. Like, right through SummerSlam and Unforgiven in October, he was still in the, just the plain black trunks with no knee pads look. So, um, yeah, maybe it is just that this is sort of mid to late 1999 Big Show. I mean, it can't have been that late if Chris Jericho was in the game. Okay, so um, you can see in this hardcore match we started with weapons already in our hands, which is cool. I immediately threw mine away because I'm dumb and don't know the controls. But yeah, I'm gonna wail on Boss Man with his own nightstick, and then we'll get out the ring and see if I can figure out this going backstage thing because I'm excited to do that. Character model wise, Big Show and Bossman are about the same size, aren't they? Like not in real life, obviously. In real life, I think Paul White is about a good foot taller than the Bossman was, but yeah, in this game he's kind of the same size. I'm just slugging away with strikes at the moment. Nice big pendulum backbreaker. Okay, now that I've got some separation, let's see if I can figure it out. Can I go up the ramp? No, I still can't. It's very frustrating. Might need to Google that because I really want to go backstage. I've got fond memories of like fighting backstage in a kitchen and throwing melons. Man, I'm just wailing on him with his ring bell. He's just not selling it. Jeez, jeez, Ray. That being Bossman's real name. I quite like that. That's the darkness choke. Like it's obviously an Undertaker move. So yeah, the game, whether how they sell my strikes and my moves, it seems to be highly dependent on like where he is. Um, like when I hit him from the side, kind of from the side, he just kind of stumbles and doesn't go down. Like, man, I'm really hammering on them. There, geez, he finally left his feet. Okay, nice big choke slam on the floor. Showstopper choke slam. Okay, now how do we cover? It's not. It's definitely not circle, which I kind of thought it was. Okay, and then is it triangle? No, that's run. I, that's not. Those are taunt. Okay. Um, okay. I'm going to pause this and find out. So according to Google, I am right, and it is just circle. Like it's kind of highly dependent on where he is at the time. Um, as far as I'm aware, hardcore rules matches, certainly in real life, our pinfalls count anywhere. Um, but maybe I do have to pin him in the ring. Okay, get in the ring. And then next mission will be how to go backstage. Actually, let's check that now too. Alright, so according to Google, we definitely should be able to do it. There should be like a visual prompt, and then I press square. Maybe we both have to be near it. Okay, there we go. Awesome. I'm so pleased I figured that out. I thought I was going crazy. Okay, and then the next mission will be figuring out pin. But for now, let's just explore backstage. Okay. Well, I keep pressing square to do strikes, but obviously in that's WWF Attitude Era. And again, through the weapon. Maybe I can't manually go backstage. Maybe I do have to Irish whip him to make us go backstage, you know? Because according to Google, if I go here and press square, it should take us backstage, but that's not what's happening. So maybe I do have to Irish whip him in. Come on, boss man. That's that easy mode AI difficulty. Okay. Leapfrog. Big Show with that athleticism. There we go. Okay, this is what I wanted. I wanted to go all the way backstage. So yeah, I can go out to the parking lot. I can go into the kitchen. I've just Irish whipped him into the parking lot. That's fine with me. Oh man. Okay. This is kind of fun. Okay, guitar. I'll hit him with the guitar. Hell yeah. I wonder what other things we can interact with here. Can I like throw him into one of these cars, or I just want to kind of Irish whip him around and see. Oh, jeez, weapons coming out of everywhere. Is that an urn? Is that the Undertaker's urn? It looks like it. Yeah, again, kind of vague memories that everything you Irish whip him into, he interacts with. Let's hit him with a stretcher. Wow, this is cool. Can I run him over with it? No, not quite. Okay, so yeah, me like literally charging him into it doesn't do anything, but I still have to like press strike to kind of jut it into his tummy. Okay. How silly. And then we'll do a big showstopper backstage, which would kill a man in real life, you know, but that's fine. And then can I pin? No, pressing circle still just picks him up. Why is it not letting me pin him? Okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. How did that not beat him? Come on, man. I guess I didn't really hit him with a move, did I? That would be a terrible finish in a real wrestling match, so fair play SmackDown. What do I want to finish him with here? I guess a third showstopper feels gratuitous. I'm just clobbering him with these strikes. I'm still. It won't be too many matches before I stop making excuses that I'm just getting to grips with the buttons, but yeah. And showstopper. There we go. And yeah, so it's actually quite easy to pin. I was pressing the wrong. You have to press down and circle. So I was pressing the wrong button. Standard. How typically me.